So carbohydrates tend to be the area of food and nutrition that I think cause probably the most confusion for people. And I wanted to just address this because it's something that I hear from people all the time. They think that the focus to really get healthy is to avoid carbs and to make sure that they're looking at labels to make sure they're not getting too many carbs, to make sure that there's not too many carbs on their plates. And it really couldn't be further from the truth. One of the big pieces of it is that carbs are not all created equal, right? So we do have carbs that certainly we do want to reduce and eliminate from our diet. We're putting things in the same category here with our refined carbs, things like white breads and white sugars and like super highly processed foods. And we're putting that in the same category as foods that are high in complex carbs and high in fiber. Fiber is a type of carbohydrate. So it's concerning when we get taught to avoid carbs, and fiber is something that needs to be foundational in our diet. Carbs really should form the foundation of your diet. And it's just that, again, it's choosing those starchy, high fiber carbs rather than our low fiber, high sugar carbs. Knowing that basically, if, again, we know that fiber is a type of carb and that's critical. So if you're avoiding carbs on your labels, you're avoiding fiber. And that's going to be just a key category of so many things of what that does for your health. But carbs are our main source of energy, complex carbs. And they, again, it's choosing the right ones. We want to be choosing our whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, oats, vegetables. Vegetables contain carbohydrates. I think that most people don't realize that, but fruits and veggies do. And our starchy vegetables like potatoes and sweet potatoes are going to be a great source of us getting these complex carbs. They're very high fiber. It's being careful what we do to them. But really just knowing that these should form the foundation of our diet. These are the sources where we get our energy. And, we're avoiding them. And it's just kind of a scary thing. So I think also there tends to be so much confusion around, well, we need to get our protein. And there's a lot of, misconceptions about protein as well, because we can get protein in a lot of these same foods. Plant foods provide a lot of protein, including these foods that are high in complex carbs, like the potatoes, the sweet potatoes, the whole grains, the beans, great sources of protein, the nuts, the seeds. So hopefully that helps to just realize that they're not all the same. Yes, there's some truth in the fact that there are carbs that are bad, but we also need to realize that they really are the foundation of our diet.